What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So undefeated, 3-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, currently the undisputed welterweight reigning world champion, who is widely acknowledged and recognized as the #1 best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, in Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Crawford has a record of 40 wins, no losses, no draw, 31 big wins by way of knockout. He is 35 going on 36 years of age. He'll be 36 September 28th. He's 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. He's coming off the biggest, most lucrative, most marquee win of his career, July 29th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, where he faced off and defeated former unified 3-belt WBA, WBC, IBF welterweight world champion superstar boxer, who is now top 10, but at the time was top 5 pound-for-pound best fighters in the world, in Errol "The Truth" Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. has a record now of 28 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 22 big wins by way of knockout. He is 33 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. With that said, this was supposed to be a 50-50 fight on paper. It was supposed to be the most competitive fight we had in 40 years since September 16, 1981, when we had Thomas the Hitman Hearns take on Sugar Ray Leonard for undisputed in the 2-belt era. It was the most anticipated fight in the last decade, and it was supposed to be, if there ever were one, a competitive fight. And it turned out not to be that. It turned out to be anything but that, as Terence Crawford put on an absolute clinic, dominating Errol Spence. Errol Spence won the first round. Terence Crawford dropped Errol Spence and won the second round. Third round, Errol Spence came out aggressive. In the first half of the third round, Terence Crawford got his distance, his timing, and he started to dominate in the second half of the third round. And then he absolutely dominated 4, 5, and 6. Then in 7, he dropped Errol Spence twice. Then in 8, he brutally dominated him. And then in 9, he got the stoppage victory. But in round 7, 8, and before you got to 9, many people thought the fight should have been stopped. So Terence Crawford dominated the fight, to many people's surprise. And many people, they just, can't simply accept the fact that Terence Crawford was so dominant in this fight. They just can't accept it. And so many reports and different rumors and sources started to run rampant and gain a lot of momentum. In which a new Netflix special came out where it featured Victor Conte, the founder of Balco and the founder of Snack, who was, convicted allegedly of providing professional athletes with performance enhancers. He was linked to Barry Bonds, track runners like track stars, USA track stars like Tim Witherspoon, Marion Jones. He's been linked to them, right? And it's been proven that, a lot of baseball players was using the Snack program. And so you see footage of Terence Crawford with Snack and Victor Conte working out. And many people started to say, well, did they do any testing? Okay, did they do, any performance enhancing testing? Did they do VADA? Because people just can't accept the way Terence Crawford looks so dominant and the way Errol Spence looks so dominated, okay, in this fight. And they're used to Errol Spence in his last fight, April 16th, Arlington, Texas, AT&T, Dallas Cowboys Stadium, where he took on, in a unification bout, Cuban star boxer Yordenis Ugas, and absolutely broke him down, broke his ribs, nose, and orbital bone. He faced off against Danny Garcia, 2-division world champion, Puerto Rican superstar boxer, nearly broke his left orbital bone. He faced off against Special K Kell Brook, IBF champion, for his first title opportunity back in May of 2017 in the UK. Broke his orbital bone, stopped him in the 11th round. He faced off against Chris Algieri, former world champion, broke his orbital bone and stopped him. He faced off against Lamont Peterson, former champion, nearly broke his orbital bone and got the stoppage victory over him. So he's been very dominant in his victories, and that's what you're used to. He has extremely high work rate, natural southpaw, physicality is on 100. And you didn't see any of that. He had no effect on Terence Crawford. He couldn't hurt Terence Crawford. He wasn't faster. His hands wasn't faster. His feet wasn't faster. His reflexes wasn't faster. His jab wasn't better or harder or more precise. Terence Crawford is a switch fighter, switch from orthodox to southpaw. And Terence Crawford dominated the fight in every aspect. And people are searching for excuses. They're first searching for rhymes and reason as to why this took place. And one logical reason for everybody and many people is that Terence Crawford was on some sort of alleged performance enhancers because he works with Victor Conte and Snack Program. And not to mention, people also reach for the idea that, Errol Spence, the suffering that car accident, still had some neurological issues that presented themselves during the Terence Crawford fight. So Terence Crawford got wind of this finally in this Netflix special. You can look at this Netflix special, Victor Conte, and at the end of the Netflix special, irresponsibly, they include Terence Crawford and undisputed lightweight, now junior welterweight title contender Devin the Dream Haney in this at the end, saying that he works with boxers. So it gives people ammunition and motivation to assume, okay? And with that said, Terence Crawford responds now. And Terence Crawford says, this is just added motivation. As we know, Errol Spence has activated the rematch clause. So Errol Spence is going to have the rematch clause in December. As I told many people, it's not going to be in December 9th. It's going to be December 30th. And now we have some other big news that I will be revealing about the December 9th date. So nonetheless, it won't be December 9th. And so with that said, it looked like going to be December 30th. That's just 4 or 5 months after this fight. They fought July 29th. You have August, September, October, November, December. Just 5 months later, okay? And Terence Crawford is now saying, y'all just making it worse for Errol Spence, okay? It's just added motivation. I've heard it all, okay? I just can't be great. So since y'all saying I just can't be great, it's just added motivation. Keep motivating me, and I can just keep showing you, right? And he says that, they can come and test me at any point in time, at any time during the day, anytime they want, and they will find nothing illegal within my system. Not at all. So this is just added motivation, and y'all just keeping it going. As I told many people, okay, I told many people this. When you have guys like Terence Crawford, now let's listen to what he had to say. Quote, he said, now I'm juicing. I done heard it all. Can't just be great. They can't text me any and all year. He said they can text me any and all year long. Will never come close to. They can test me is what he meant to say. They can test me any and all year long and will never come close to seeing anything illegal in my body. Then he says, I love it. Y'all are my motivation. Y'all are just motivating me. Keep motivating each other is a part of my success story, right? And I said this, right? When you have a guy like Terence Crawford, with the mindset that Terence Crawford has, he's like, he's like a great of yesteryear. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. When you have guys like Kobe Bryant, like Michael Jordan, like Jerry Rice in the NFL, like Tom Brady, like Floyd Mayweather, like Muhammad Ali, like Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. When you have guys like that, more so the Floyd Mayweathers of the world, and they're motivated by you telling them that they got lucky, okay? They're going to be even more prepared. They're going to be even more committed, even more dedicated, even more focused. And they're looking to prove to you that this fight is not on their level. When Floyd Mayweather had a close fight with Jose Luis Castillo and people were saying he lost the first fight, well, he came back in the second fight and he absolutely dominated the second fight, made it not even close. When Floyd Mayweather had the close fight with Marcos El Chino Maidana in the first fight, well, Floyd Mayweather came in the second fight and absolutely dominated the second fight, and once again, it wasn't even close. And the fact that Terence Crawford understands that he's the stronger fighter, he's better in every aspect. He's been in the ring with Errol Spence. He knows what to expect now. He didn't know what to expect going into the first fight. He didn't know what to expect from the power, the speed, the skill set, the mindset. He didn't know what to expect. Now he's aware of what Errol Spence can do. Although this fight is going to take place at junior middleweight, 154, Terence Crawford is very much so aware of Errol Spence's capabilities, and he's going to go to another level since everybody's saying it was luck It was an anomaly. It was he's juicing. You know, so many different factors. And now people are saying Errol Spence was weight drained, right? He couldn't make 147. Now the fight is going to take place at 154. It's going to add is added motivation, as I told you guys, and now Terence Crawford is telling you the same sentiments I uttered as well. Now, this in hopes on the flip side that this also motivates Errol Spence. I believe it will motivate Errol Spence, and I think that we're going to get a more competitive fight in December. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.